Okay, and welcome back, everyone. This is Surreal, and I am joined again by the Chili.
Freeze.
And we have Dark Daddy. He's going to be the Zerg, and we also have a random match as well, too. Dark Daddy is in the lower, well, kind of on just the left-hand side, and he's Zerg, and our random player, Desenchufado, I'm just going to call him Des from here on out, is going to spawn as a Terran, and it looks like they have close positions.
Uh-oh, that is kind of bad for the Zerg because this makes T-Rex play really, really strong. What race are you in?
Giving some bargaining tools here.
T, but I lie.
Oh, going for a little shenanigans here. Gonna
Mind tricks. Telling him exactly, but saying, but I lie. Oh no. Even I don't know what to believe, and I can blatantly see what race he is. So you're a P, then great, I lose.
I think he's going to know soon enough, but one thing he is going to know is that that Des is not going to be on the south side. So it looks like he is sending that drone in the right direction, and we'll know really quick what's going on. Lots of drones being built as well, too. He doesn't seem to be concerned that it may be in close positions, but I bet as soon as he finds out, that spawning pool may go down very quickly.
Yeah, definitely. And he sees there's the Terran, and the Terran is going out to scout himself.
And there's the spawning pool again, just that fast.
Right, and as a Zerg player, I don't personally fear bunker rushes. I find that they're actually quite easy to hold off as long as you know what you're doing, but they still can be very, very effective, especially on close positions, Metalopolis, and there is actually the second Rax going down.
And even if he isn't going for that rush, it always is effective to make your opponent think that he is. If he started that bunker inside the base, or maybe just off of it, he would have to pull off 3 or 4 drones, and he could get a sizable advantage before canceling it.
Yeah, he definitely could. And one thing I like to note, actually, is when you do the 2-racks, you don't always have to push out once you get like your first couple of Marines, then go and drop the bunker. If you actually delay it a little bit and focus on an economy and say expand behind that first push, the Zerg will really, really freak out, drop your bunker, he makes a bunch of lings, and if you hold, you're in quite a good position, especially if you actually manage to delay his hatch, and it seems that Dark Daddy has not even dropped his hatch yet at all. Rather odd.
Oh, Big J. You're so silly. He was saying hi to his mom. Guess I need to turn this on.
Turn yourself to busy, maybe.
See, that's what I get whenever I was going from co-caster. I thought of everything but that. But at least Big J's mom will be happy. Maybe I'll gain another fan.
That would be awesome if Big J's mom watched. That would... I would feel like... You know, I was helping bring it to other people. And there's the expansion going down for Desenchufado. Yep. His name's just too fun not to say.
Maybe that's
also
Italian.
Dropping double gas, too.
He is getting a double gas. That's a good catch. Both at the same time. I think that may be pretty normal as well, too. He was going for all minerals to get his expansion. And then it's kind of like Zerg does sometimes as well, too. Get the gas really fast, and you catch up at just about the right time. A lot of lings out here as well, too. He's really looking forward. He saw those. Let's see if he saw both of those. He did see both of those Raxes, so he may even be thinking there's a third as well, too. And, well, no, there's going to be 4, actually. He's going to go hard bio.
Yeah, definitely. And, see, as I was saying, it is a really, really good thing. Dropping those 2 Raxes, because if you don't have gas, you can afford those 2 Raxes and still get that command center out, and his command center is done before the hatchery. He will be morphing that into a orbital command rather soon, probably once he gets enough funds for it. 2 Raxes are a little bit over halfway done.
One thing that I am surprised to see is there's this observer that's just sitting in the middle. Usually what you'll see Zerg do is move it over here on the right-hand side, and that way he can kind of float it into the base and get a good detection of what's going on. But right now, Dark Daddy is completely blind of anything that's being built right now. The only thing he sees is just what was at the ramp at the very beginning of the game. He doesn't know that there are 4 barracks being built right now, actually that are built.
Yeah, I think he was really, really expecting the two Rex pressure, and I think that's what delayed his hatchery, actually, and we see that there are a lot of tech labs. Probably a bunch of Marauders can be coming out, as he did notice that there are Banelings, and Banelings really aren't good against Marauders. And even if he properly micros his Marines, they aren't even that good against Marines. There goes that Scouting Zergling. He will see that there are 3 Raxes and that there are so many Tech Labs. And he doesn't have concussive shells. He's just got a Tech Lab and Stim Pack and Combat Shield.
Yeah, but he still only sees... Actually, he only still sees... No, he did see 3 barracks, but he did not see the 4th. And here we do have a move out from Dez and he's probably going to be leading with those Marauders. He moves them out to the very front, so he wants to be sure to soak up that damage. If he can get rid of these Banelings, then Dark Daddy's going to be in a world of hurt, because the only units he has, he's got 9 Lings on top of those 6 Banelings. So if he can get rid of those Banelings quickly, he should be able to mop that up. And
he's droning really hard. 11 drones at the moment, and there's just so much.
And the Banelings do go inside to the Marauders. So all he has to do is basically clean up this Spine Crawler, and there it is. And no units are being made right now. 6 Lings, but that's not going to be enough for all of those Marines that are out there.
Yes, and Stimpack just finishes up, as well as Combat Shield. There, the Lings popping out. Will not be able to snipe quite that many of them, and they're going to be instantly morphing into Banelings. However, there are these Marauders, and he's just stockpiling up more Marauders back at his base.
Oh, and he's going to supply cap Dark Daddy now as well, too. He doesn't have... I mean, he's blowing them up before they can even get down the ramp, and he does kill all but one of the Marines.
But he doesn't have any more units except for these Queens. Uh-oh, Desenchufado... He's backing up. I don't really understand why. I really think that he should send these units. If he does, I really don't see much that Dark Daddy can do. He's behind in he's just behind in units overall, behind in the supply count. He does, however, have more drones. He needs to send some of them oversaturated at his main.
He's got about 10 different and he's just now doing it, but he had about 10 extra drones that he didn't need on that one supply. So it's almost like they were doing nothing during that time. We do have centrifugal hooks that are going up, so we are going to get fast Banelings. And another good idea, probably the only thing that could save him right now that I can think of, is if he were to get Burrow, and then he could pop up on all of the Marines. But it may not matter in the long run, because we do have a starport that's finishing up as well, too.
Not only that, there's just not any Marines. There are 9 Marines and 12 Marauders.
And 12 Marauders.
There's just not really any Marines for the Banelings to hurt.
And if we look at the army supply freeze, it looks like Dez has about 4 times as much. Oh, and now after all this, 27 to 4 almost. So it's really narrowing down now.
It really is, and these Marauders, of course, do so much damage. They're going to be there attacking the drones coming up. There goes a lot of drones die right there. In fact, 28. In fact, Desenchufado has the worker lead right now. Morling's popping out, and Desenchufado has done what he wanted to do. He now has a working base, has more working units, and is just in the lead.
And kind of like we said with the last match, he knows he's got that advantage, so now he can just back up. He's getting his +1 weapons upgrade, so he's just going to take his time. He's got his starport up with 2 medevacs coming out, and look at all the units that he didn't use this last time that he was just queuing up ready for the next wave. This is going to be a really tough spot for Dark Daddy, and he is going heavy Mutalisk now, which may be a good idea if he can get a good counter in, but I just don't know if he's going to be able to counter against all these Marauders because they take buildings down so fast. And he's even building a missile turret. Let's see if he caught wind of that. I don't see it. I think he just kind of knew that they were going to be coming, because I don't believe that he saw that at all. Let's take note. He didn't, so that's just good instincts there by Dez.
Yeah, and I really actually like how Dez is playing. He knows he's really far ahead, but he still doesn't push it. He comes back, he macros up, takes it to a late game where he's just going to get further and further ahead because he has enough to defend. The Zerg getting quite high in minerals, and
but he's going to start losing those. Is the maybe what he should be doing is picking off those medevacs, but yeah, those Marauders are just going to kind of look at him for a little bit, but unfortunately they have a stiff neck and aren't able to look up. The Marines do come in, and he's going to lose all of these. Yes, he does lose all of those Mutalisks.
That is huge. So many Mutalisks just died. Well, 4. That was his entire Mutalisk count died there.
And he's getting desperate now. Obviously, he knows he's far behind. He's got to take some chances. So he's going to have his hatchery up here in the bottom, and at the same time, he's also building a Hydra Den. So he's looking for any kind of advantage that he can take. He's already got his natural back up again, and yep, the first group is pretty well supplied. And let's see. Well, he still has his main going to his own. Okay, he's going to transport all of those back to his natural, and then start building again from the beginning on his main.
So many units, doubling the supply is Desenchufado. Zerglings trying to come in, but they're just melting away. Too many Marauders. There is the restim.
He's pulling drones now. He's going to see only just on that one. He's going to lose those really fast. He's going to push up, and there's really nothing. I mean, he's got some Hydras that are coming in. It may be too little too late, but even then, if they come up, I just don't know how effective they're going to be with Marauders stimming up nonstop with a bunch of... yep, and there's the good game.
There's the good game. Dark Daddy not letting the nerves get to him. It's got to kind of suck being knocked out of the tournament, but he still gives the GG. Good sportsmanship from Dark Daddy there.
And that was rough. He didn't have any kind of sight, so he didn't know that there were going to be 4 barracks out. And Dez just kept coming in waves and waves of units. And unfortunately, he just it's hard to counter that.